Hello, this is Chris and Joe. We've been busy looking at YouTube, and we recently watched a gentleman on Explaining Computers, and he very cleverly had got a BME 280 breakout board, which had a sensor on it which measured temperature and bits and bobs, and we were really into that. So we decided we would buy ourselves a little Pi Zero, which we've got here. So, and we got ourselves. We actually went a bit more. A bit. We went. Got a BME 680 air quality sensor, and as far as my tech knowledge goes, that's about as far as I could take it. So I'll hand you over to my little techie genius, Joseph.
Okay, so a bit of a fun fact about this: tiny little silver dot at the top of it is actually the sensor. The rest of it's just conversions which allow it to be read by the computer. All right, now for the software. So we'll reveal VNC Viewer, which is remoting the Pi over. So
How did we get to this point, Joe? So what did you
so
do when you got the Pi?
I started by flashing Raspbian Light onto an SD card, a micro SD card, and
Yeah.
putting it in. And then I used a network searcher to find the IP address of the Pi without even turning it on. Then
So did you use putty?
yes, I did in combination with ZenMap.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, and it started out as just the command line, and I set all the Wi-Fi up without even turning it on, and I turned on SSH, and then I used putty to remote in.
Yeah.
So it was all well and good until we got to the point where we had to use the spreadsheets. So I had to install a desktop. So I did exactly that, and I got this. Now we can have LibreOffice, which is basically Microsoft Office but free, and LibreOffice Calc, which is Microsoft Excel but free.
Go on then.
And here's Genie, which is a multi-purpose program editor. So here's all the code.
So what does this do, Chief?
So if it'll stop lagging, which it doesn't seem to be doing.
Oh, I know what he's doing now, yeah.
Oh, yep. Let's go to the beginning. Here, it imports all the necessary libraries that aren't instantly built into Python.
Right.
Then it connects everything up and loads the spreadsheet where all the data will be stored into memory.
Ah.
Then it calibrates the sensor to get rid of a bit of garbage data.
Yeah.
Then it does a bit more oversampling, which I don't really understand because I did not write all of this code. Then it does more of this oversample. Then it does more calibrations and tells you the initial reading before it starts printing it. Then I wrote this part. It just takes about 15 seconds to remove all the garbage data, to remove any weird readings. Then it starts the loop. So it creates a string out of the outputs of them, and adds on the Celsius sign and the hectopascal signs and the humidity signs and all that, and also gets all of the things and puts them into a variable. Then it prints that, and at the same time, if the data is stable enough, it activates the air quality sensor and adds that to the sheet and also prints that. If it isn't stable enough, it only adds the temperature, pressure, and humidity to the sheet, not the air quality, and then prints that. So that's the whole thing. Oh, and then it waits 3 seconds. We're going to change this to a shorter time later because of the fact that we need to show it to you. You know?
We will say that Joe got some of this code from Explaining Computers and some code from the BME 680
GitHub
page.
But some of it, I strung it all together and put it in the right place.
It's beyond me, but just to give them credit as well. So Explaining Computers, BME 680, and Joseph.
I just put it in the right places.
Oh yeah, well I couldn't even do that, dude. So,
alright then, so let's see if it works. So, this thing is initializing as we speak, and it's going to measure the temperature, pressure, air quality, and humidity in this room. Once it calibrates, which will take a moment.
Oh, here we go.
So it's moving the garbage data, which will take about 15 seconds, by taking a bunch of random readings and letting it all, warm up, you know,
Hmm.
by making sure that there's there it
Oh, there we
goes.
go. Look at
So
that.
at the moment it is around 23 degrees in this room with 1,026 hectopascals, 31.11% rate of humidity, 19,001 actually no 24,822 ohms.
The
So
the the
yeah,
the barometer reads 1026, Joe.
which is amazing. So another thing you can do, Dad, if you will,
Yeah.
you can make the air quality rapidly drop by breathing or having a bottom burp near this. So give it a try, Dad.
Okay, I will do. Yeah. Okay.
Just breathe on it.
Yeah, I'm going to breathe on it now. One thing we did do, and again, thanks to Explaining Computers, is that we watched his tutorial and we put it on a set of these leads straight away because obviously if it's too near the Pi then the heat from the chip will affect the temperature. But I'll breathe on this. You can see now, look, the air quality is pretty good. It's up there. So if I start and talk near it, I'm such a dragon breath that it's still going up. So that my breath must be pure.
Oh wait, nope, going down a bit.
My breath must be pure. Well, no, it's just dropped by 3,000 nearly.
Yep.
Oh my word!
Still going down. If you
Hang on.
breathe on it, it gets even worse. It's gonna drop really quickly now. If you breathe on it enough. Yep, still going, still going. It dropped around 1,000 then. Yep. So give it your all.
Well, anyway, I'm talking really near it now, so I'm hog's breath galore. So let's all right. Oh my word, that's really dropped. That's dropped 2,000.
Yes.
Oh my giddy aunt, it's
So
off now.
this is all the stuff. This is what it was originally. But if we go out and open up LibreOffice, it will write to the to a spreadsheet file which can be read by LibreOffice. Hopefully it didn't corrupt along the way because it did do that once, but I think that was my fault, not the computer's. So give it a minute because this thing is because as previously mentioned, this thing is a tiny computer and it's not very powerful.
We've got a few pies actually, and a favourite is really the Pi 3 B plus, isn't it?
We have a few. Those are the ones we have most of, but we like all of them.
Yeah, the Pi 4 is good, isn't it?
I especially, even though I haven't got it, I especially like the compute module due to the fact that it's literally just the processor and the GPU,
Yeah.
and you can just plug it into something for it to work. So we'll open up the weather.xlsx, and if you give it a minute for it to load up, it should appear with all the data that has been added to it. And if you look at the timer in the corner, it is 12:29 now, and we did this about a minute ago, so it's very up to date. So that's basically it.
Yeah, very, very good. Yeah, over and out, and thanks for watching.